Hey guys, I'm Brad with Peoria Rentals and American Rental Center. Today we're going to be talking about chainsaws. You're always going to want to make sure you read your operator's manual before you get started. This video is meant to be a supplement to your operator's manual. Whenever you're using a chainsaw, you're going to want to make sure you have proper PPE. You're definitely going to want safety glasses, ear protection. It's also highly recommended that you wear a helmet, gloves, and some sort of protective chainsaw chaps. Before you fire up your chainsaw, you're going to want to make sure you have proper chain tension. To check that, you're going to want to pull down on the chain, and it should come down a little bit, but it also should spring back. If your chain is too loose or too tight, you can make that adjustment by loosening these two bolts and use a flathead screwdriver to turn this nut and retighten your bolts and check again. The second thing you want to check before firing up your saw is you want to make sure your chain brake is working properly. Your chain brake is going to be pushed forward and that engages your brake. Make sure you can't spin your chain. Go ahead and try to unlock your brake and then you should be able to move your chain freely. Safety tip number 1, make sure at all times you have both of your hands on the saw. Safety tip number 2, you're always going to want to make sure that you're off the side of the saw when you're cutting and never looking straight down at your blade. That way, in case the saw blade came off or there was kickback, you would be in a safe position. Safety tip number 3, never stand on a ladder while using a chainsaw and never try to cut above shoulder height. When you're ready to start your saw, first thing you want to do is engage your brake, put your left hand on the handle, put your right foot there, turn your saw to the on position, and pull. The safest place to cut when using your chainsaw is going to be on the bar closest to where the engine is, and the most dangerous part is going to be the tip of the blade. So always try to do your cutting close to the engine. One thing you're going to want to remember is always keep your chainsaw away from the ground. As soon as your chainsaw touches the ground, it's going to seriously dull your blade. Not only does that make it unsafe to use, but it also can make your project last a lot longer than it needs to. Thanks for watching, and we wish you the best of luck on your next tree project. To learn more about some of the other tools we have to offer, check us out online at PeoriaRentals.com.